Alright, we've changed hard drives in which I will store... Oh, hi. I'm... You know, that was 2 seconds ago for me, and it was like a day ago for you guys. So, or maybe a couple of days ago. Who knows? So that load's just going further north. There really aren't a lot of options right now. Really? I have 3 loads available. Okay. Well, I want to do this one because I want to open up just right in this area because, you know, I still got people going to join us, and we're trying to get everybody to start in that one city that starts with a B that I can't think of the name right now, but trying to get people to start in that one so that we can all meet up and use the same... How do I get out of here? I hope there's an exit. Yeah, there's an exit right here. So we can all, you know, drive together. Oh, I swung way too wide. Okay. I couldn't see past this mirror. Yeah, that'll work. Anyway, I don't know if that'll work or not. Something's not right here. Okay. So, we just want all our friends to start in the same city so that we can all drive together when we do decide to drive together, and not, you know, be halfway across the map. So I can still expand and go to places, but as long as I unlock this general area right here, that kind of gives me the ability to start with anyone who starts within this particular area. So just don't want to get too far out of my area. So with another load, I'm sure you've seen where we're going, but oh, green light. I should probably just go. Sure you've seen where we're going. I don't remember, but we are going now. Hopefully I have the right ratio of game... Wow, really? Game sounds versus microphone. I don't want mic to be too loud, but at the same time I don't want the game to overrun me, so... Hopefully it's perfect. I've got the game turned really low because I realize that if I don't, it creates an echo, and I don't like that. The microphone is just too good, I guess. So we have 3 hours, 41 minutes left on this load, and already 1% truck damage. That's going to be great when I get the bill. Got some sirens going on outside, if you can hear that. I think there was an ambulance in the front of the building for another apartment. So that was a thing. It happens. Unfortunately. So I did get a vlog up today. Oh, well, actually, no, I haven't yet. The day that I recorded this, which it should be uploading on my phone. Only my phone keeps closing the YouTube app. There we go. I brought the YouTube app back up. It'll upload tomorrow, probably. Anyway, it's hard to say, you know, I did this today because it happened a week ago for you guys, and you're like, what? You did what? When? So yeah, I try to record all of these in like bulk so that I don't have to play this game every day. When I get the sudden urge to play it, I record as much as I can, and then when I'm done, I'll jump over and edit. By the way, just want to point it out, in the last video I said I was going to switch hard drives to see if that fixed my lag. Absolutely fixed my lag. 100%. No problems right now. So I think it's just that hard drive. The other one's an external Western Digital, which, I mean, you know, USB 3.0 only goes so far, I guess. And this one is an internal Western Digital. I did have a 4 terabyte internal Seagate that I used for recording, but I was really disappointed in the fact that it was a Seagate, so I listed it up on eBay to see if anybody wanted it, and sure enough somebody wanted it, so I sold it. About what I paid for it, unfortunately. There was a truck behind me. I did not slow down for that. I just turned and went. I'm just not a fan of Seagate, and I don't think that I don't think it was what I wanted. Like when I bought it, I was under the impression it was 7,200 RPM, and I learned that it was not. It was 5,400, and that's just a preference for me. The thing is, when you look on the shelf, they were all like, let's put it this way. When I look at Western Digital drives, they have green, they have blue, they have black, they have red, and you know what each one does, and it clearly says on the back what each one does. When I looked at C8, they all looked the same, so I assumed that they only made one brand and it was good, or one model and it was good. The 3 terabyte clearly said 7,200 RPM, 2-year limited warranty. Well, the 4 terabyte was only 5,400 RPM and a 1-year warranty. Didn't say that on the box. So you just assume that it was the same, and that's the mistake you make. But that drive was like $150 at Best Buy, but I got reward points, or reward certificates, and then discounts and everything else. It came out to about $125, and I sold it on eBay for $120. So I lost a little bit, sure enough, but I also did use it for a while, so whatever. Right now, I'm using the 1 terabyte that came with my computer, which currently only has about 200 gigs available on it. So hopefully I can get a couple episodes recorded before it fills. I know how Fraps likes to take all my space. And then if I can manage to do that with no issues, then I can move those over to the external and keep recording. I have a lot of space, but I don't delete anything. That's kind of my goal. Don't delete anything. I want to be able to keep backups. I mean, for example, the other day we were looking for my old WHMCS license. I don't have it anymore, but someone had let me borrow it, and they don't talk to me anymore. So, long story short, I don't have it anymore. But we were looking for it. Because of some issue. I don't even know what we were looking for it for. I think we were having to reinstall WHMCS, and I just checked my hard drive, my 4 terabyte Western Digital, and sure enough, there it was. Everything I've ever had, I just keep it because you never know when it might be useful again. All of my important programs, I have, where you download them to install them. I just save the downloaded file in case, like, I heard the other day, like Bill's T-Max, he was talking about, he does gameplay videos. And I think he said it was Fraps. Where I don't know if it's Fraps or not. Anyway, he got a new computer, he had to reinstall Fraps and Photoshop and everything else. Adobe, Sony, Vegas. Yeah, not Adobe. Sony, Vegas. All that stuff. And he went to like Fraps, and it said he didn't have an account. He didn't own Fraps. So he'd bought it, but he doesn't own it anymore apparently. So, just in case something like that happens. Usually sites are usually pretty good about that, but I like to keep backups just in case. And so this hard drive, it's a 4 terabyte external. It keeps all of that. My phone just turned off again. Trying to upload here and it won't stay on. That's my biggest complaint. The YouTube app, sitting here uploading, but the phone will time out and the screen will go off and it'll stop uploading. Why can't the screen just stay on? I mean, it's plugged in. It's not like I'm using my battery or anything. So, I feel like I'm talking too much, but you guys say that I need to talk more in my gameplay videos, so I'm just trying to, just kind of keep you in the loop. What's up? What's going on? What I want to talk about? I don't know. Talk about keeping it between the lines. How about it? Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't go down. Whoa. I didn't really even slow down for that. So, yeah. So I keep backups of pretty much everything. Probably since I first bought an external and started backing things up. I've got everything since then, and that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was when I owned my Gateway, which that's been about 10 years ago, actually. I've had a reasonably well pass with computers. I won't mention the ones that didn't last me so long, like the HPs, but my first computer really was a family computer. It was something my dad finally agreed to buy because I was crazy about computers, which I think was probably about the age of 7, to be honest. And it was an E-Machines at the time, before they were a gateway company. And we got it at Best Buy. I remember the day we went and got it. That's probably the happiest day of my life because, I'm a geek. That's stuff I like, and just amazing being able to finally get it. That computer lasted a really long time. When I was about 15, my mom bought me a HP something Pavilion desktop. And I've still got it. It's actually right here beside me. Still works. It's off right now, but Intel Celeron processor, single core. I think it's like a 1.8 gigahertz or something like that. Has half a gig of RAM and a 40 gig hard drive, and Windows XP. I'm gonna slow down. And it came with a CRT monitor, but it died years ago. But I'm amazed that the computer's still running. No power supply issues, no anything. I'm going to run the red light. But no issues at all, and I'm pretty impressed with that. Like it a lot. But I haven't used it in a while. I used to use it as like a local file storage kind of a, it has an internet connection just like all my other computers in my house, so I used it for like, a file server, FTP file server that would just be local host. And whatever. I quit using it a couple years ago. But last time I tried to use it, it worked, and that was, I turned it on about a year ago. So I'm going to say that it still works. That's my assumption at this point. So that was my second ever computer. Still have it. I don't think I was 15 now that I think about it, because I had that computer for about 3 years before I replaced it. And if that's true, then I got it about 13. But when I was 16, I got sucked into that Shop at Home network, HSN. They had a gateway, and just watching them sit there and talk about it, I was amazed. It's like, this is cool. Hyper-threading is awesome. A single core, 3.5, I believe, gigahertz with hyper-threading. And then, what happened? What did I hit? I didn't hit anything. Don't you lie to me, bro. You're a liar. Okay. We'll try that again. Hyperthreading. Whatever. When that first came out. It had, I think, 1 gig of RAM. But I can't remember. Keep in mind, this was about 2005 is when I got it. So 1 gig of RAM. Now that I'm thinking about it, okay, yeah, that monitor did die. Okay, anyway, hyperthreading. It had the 250 gig hard drive though, and that was the thing. I really liked that. And the one thing about it is that I do remember very specifically is that hard drive went out on me within my first couple of months of ownership, and called up Gateway, told them what the issue was, and no questions asked, they shipped me a new hard drive and just had me replace it, send them the old one. And I was pretty impressed. No questions asked, no runaround. I told them the hard drive went out, and they shipped me a new one, and it was all good. And I really was happy about that. Really happy about that amount of customer service. It came with a 19-inch LCD monitor, and after a couple of years, it went out. I guess it started showing like a yellow tint to everything, and it just wasn't perfect. So it died on me, but no fault of its own, I don't think. It was a very good computer monitor. The Gateway ended up dying a couple of years later. Power supply failure. And I did not, you know what? I just turned that way too deep. I did not take the time to replace, why did I go that way? The power supply. Because I had suspicion that the motherboard was out as well. I still have the whole computer, except for minus the power supply. Setting in the floor here, to be honest. But, well, actually it's in the storage room. But anyway, minus the power supply, I think everything else works fine. So, and that was my first computer with a DVD burner. Like, that was really something. So stay tuned for my computer stories.